Hello, hello, hello. Come one, come all, come big, come small. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you guys. Hi to all of the best friends. For those of you guys who have no idea who I am or where you found yourself, I am Candy Sincerity Johnson. My co-pilot and my co-pilot in life, Miss Shawn Johnson. You want to say hi?
Hey, best friend.
Hey, best friend.
I'm getting driving, so.
Girl, she driving. Look, y'all ain't seen Shawn behind the wheel since probably when I had surgery last year. Girl, y'all know Shawn. Look, y'all know I don't let Shondelyn drive me around, girl. Uh-oh, look at her. She breaking hard, y'all. She breaking hard. She's breaking hard, girl. You want to say hi, Miss Kennedy? You want to say hi, Mr. Caleb? You want to say hi, Mom? Oh, y'all look at my mom. Look at my mama. Hallelujah. Yes. Yes. It's a family affair. So for those of you guys who have no idea what's going on, I titled the video, Let's Go Meet Our Daddy.
Make sure you tell them who you are and things for the new friends.
Oh. Look at Shawn. Look at her coaching me. Say it again out loud for the people.
Make sure you tell them who you are and everything for those that may be new.
She said, make sure you tell them who you are and everything for those of the people that I know. That's what she said. Hey, subscriber best friends. Hey, listen. So I am Candy Sincerity Johnson. I help you 5x your income in 12 months. How do I help you do that, you may wonder? I help you do that in one of two ways. Either we can take what you already have, girl, on that good job that you got, that 9 to 5 or that retirement income, and I could show you tips and strategies to help you multiply what you already have or better appropriate funds, okay? Or if you're looking for additional revenue, if you say, look, Candy, I've heard something about you making money from home, you have an online business, you making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month, I want a little bit of taste of that, okay? Then I help you start an online business. I help you start an online business in the e-commerce space. So that's an online business selling any product or service of your choosing, okay? So those are the two ways that I help people. And on this page, we talk money, we talk business, and then I document my life, right? I model my life in front of you so that you get to know all about me and my family and what's important to us. So today is a very, very special day for us and our family because my father is here visiting from Tennessee, and I have not seen my dad in a couple of years. So if I had to guess, I would probably say it's been about, let me see, Kincaid, y'all 9. And so the last time I seen my dad was when I went down there when he had court. So, but that don't really count, girl. If I see you and you in a way, that don't really count. So before that, let me see, they actually counted. That would be before the twins, right?
No, you said since the twins?
No, I haven't. Because when I was there for the service, he wasn't there. He was sick.
Oh,
okay. Right? So yeah, so it would be before Kennedy and Caleb. So it would be, let's say something like about 12 years ago. About 11, 12 years ago. But I've talked to him on several occasions. I also get a chance to see today, and we're en route. We're in the car. I get a chance to also see my brother Eric. Now, my brother Eric is named after my dad, and he and I have the same birthday, but we're not twins. So March 21st, when I turn 40 this year, little Eric will be turning 42. So there's 2 years between the two of us. And so I'm excited to see little Eric because I have not seen him since we were kids. I might have been 8, 9 years old, something like Kennedy and Caleb's age, back when I seen him last. So he lives in Michigan. Him and his family live in Michigan. And his daughter is here in Illinois playing basketball in a basketball tournament, which is where we all are dressed and headed to go. So everybody is meeting up at the basketball tournament, and girl, we finna turn out the gym. Can I be honest? Everybody gonna be trying to figure out what's going on, and it's a family reunion over there where we sitting because we about to get up in here and we finna turn this gym out. We're gonna turn the gym out for several reasons. One, because we happen to see each other, and two, because we're just a good time everywhere we go. Well, then 3 then. And then 3 because my niece is one of the top basketball players in the state of Michigan. And so I'm excited to see her do what must be done, okay? Yes. Kelly said, okay, glasses, thank you. These are Sincerity Johnson glasses. Do we still have these available?
No, we don't have those any longer.
Oh, well, these sold out. But otherwise, these are just one example of what you can find in the Sincerity Johnson setup. But yeah, Miss Juanetta said, my birthday is March 19th. Miss Juanetta is a Pisces. I am the first day of Aries. So people say that I have both qualities, but I would probably say 85% of it is Aries. What did you say, Sean?
Probably 95.3%.
Oh, she tried it, didn't she? She said 95, percent is Aries. So, yeah. Thank you, Miss Jessica. Thank you, Soror. Monica said, I live in Michigan. Well, definitely keep an eye out for my niece Aries. Her name is Aries. You know, girl, we try to play on every name, right? So my brother is Eric, my dad is Eric, and my niece is Aries. So they were going to name her Erica, he said, but he was like, nah, that's a little too close. So we'll do Aries. Hey, Miss Deborah, Miss Betty. Hey. Yeah, so we're super excited. So Sean, how are you feeling about this?
Oh, I'm good. I'm fine.
You excited?
I am. I'm excited. It's been a long time since I've seen your dad, and I'm excited to meet your brother. I'm excited to meet your niece. So I think it's gonna be a good time.
Really?
Your dad's a good time.
My dad is a good time.
Good time.
Kennedy, how are you feeling? Good. Are you excited? Are you nervous? What are your thoughts?
Excited.
You're excited. Caleb, how are you feeling? Caleb. See, birds and stars, girl. Y'all got one in y'all family? Caleb, how are you feeling, sir? You feeling good? Are you excited? Are you nervous? You excited. You excited. What part are you excited about? Because we couldn't tell. He's excited to meet my dad. Yeah. Happy birthday, Miss Catherine. Miss Catherine said she said today is her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Girl, I can't sing normally, but I really can't sing today because my voice is hoarse. Mommy, are you excited?
I am.
Really? What are you excited about, Mom? She's just excited. How long has it been since you seen my dad, Mom?
30.
Oh, wow. Y'all hear that? Y'all heard it here first, girl. It's been about 30 hot American years. It's been about 30 hot American years.
I wouldn't say that.
It's been about 20 something years since she seen my dad. Yeah. Now, one thing I will say, all jokes aside, they're great friends. They've developed a great friendship over my adult years. You know, things was touch and go, girl, when I was growing up. They was more go than touch, okay? They was more go than touch. But, you know, now that I'm grown, you know, when all things are done and the dust has settled and cleared and things, girl, my mom she has a very forgiving and loving heart, okay? But girl, had you called and asked her the question 25 years ago when I was in private school and playing a lot of sports and I was costing her an arm, a leg, and a good kidney, she probably would have said otherwise, okay? Can we just keep it 100? Yes. So we're excited. I know we were live on the Sincerity Johnson page last night, and the best friends was like, girl, go live. We want to see everything. But we want to see what people look like. We want to see who you look like. We want to see, girl, we want to see the warm embrace, girl. We want to see, they said, girl, show it all to us, girl. We want to be there too, girl. We getting in the truck too. That's what they said, girl. That's what they said. That's what they said on the page, girl. They said we want to see the warm embrace too, girl. Girl, they said that. They said they want to be a part of it. They said, girl, we feel like they said, look, this is the thing. They said, look, best friend, my best friends told me, they said, now, you know, people got to know when they get close to you, they get close to us. So we a package deal. People got to understand, we a package deal. You understand what I'm saying? They like, well, when you know, when we all want to know. So, yeah. So, y'all, I might have to keep these glasses on today for a different reason. Can I tell y'all a secret about something that has happened to me? Girl. So, y'all know I've been sick all week. And in the midst of me being sick all week, I had the sinus infection. So what has happened here recently over the past couple of days is, girl, my eye is swollen. Can I show y'all? Look, girl. Ooh. Look.
I promise y'all I did not hit her in her eye.
Let me close my eyes so you can see, girl, look. It's not, let me show you. Look, it's not this one, it's this one, girl. Can y'all see? Girl, why my eye swole? So at first I said, well, maybe it's a reaction from the medicine. Then I said, no. I said, because, girl, if you keep it 100, that eye, girl, look at me trying to tuck the thing. Hold on, best friend. That eye was swole. That eye was swole before I got the medicine. Because I started feeling pain in my eye. I started feeling pain in my eye like a day or two before I got the medicine. So I said, girl, what could it be? So Sean said, maybe I have a sty. What you call it, a sty?
Yeah, it's a sty, right? Ain't that the right word?
Yeah. She said I could. Mama, you think so too?
Yeah.
Mama said, yeah. They think my two doctors said that I have a sty, a thigh or something in my eye. I got a thigh in my eye. They said it's probably one on the inside of my eye, the thigh.
Your eye.
On the inside of my eyelid is what they said. So I said, girl, who put it there? Because I didn't. And anybody who know me know that there's two areas of my body that can never ever be sick. You can never manipulate. And I don't do anything with my mouth. I mean, of course, I get my teeth cleaned all the time. But I'm the person who never has cavities or anything because I don't want nobody drilling or doing nothing felonious inside of my mouth. Is that the word?
No,
you
it's
know,
a felony.
You know, well, that's exactly what they be doing.
She said
Girl,
felonious.
I don't want anybody doing nothing felonious inside of my mouth, and I don't want anybody manipulating or doing anything felonious inside of my eyes. It is absolutely a felony to come near my eyes or my mouth, unless you're cleaning my teeth every 3 to 6 months. Okay. So those are the two areas of my body that are extremely sensitive.
They're off limits.
They're off limits. Girl, I haven't, people be like, when last time you went to the eye doctor? Girl, when they used to do them free checkups in elementary school. Them free eye exams in elementary school. When the government would come to make sure all of the kids could see and hear. Remember when we used to do the hearing test?
Yes.
And they would say, raise your hand if you hear the beep. You know, do
the hearing test.
And then they would say, but no, they would do the eye test too, crappy. They didn't do that in Chicago?
Yes, they did, but that was the hearing test.
But they did both on the same day. And then they would have you sit across the room and say, read the third line. I can't see that third line, so I'm going to read this fourth line. No. Candace, read the third line and cover your left eye. No. I will read the fourth line because that's what's clear to me. So,
smaller line here.
Well, because I don't know, girl. So, yeah. Are y'all hot back there? You sure? Are y'all cold? Yeah. So, So that is what's going on. You know, in the wintertime, I don't know if y'all experience this. I keep, like, feeling some kind of way about my nose. No, that's just nose hairs. In the wintertime, y'all know I'm not lying. Tell me I'm lying. In the wintertime, what happened the most? When you in and out the cold, what happened?
Your nose run.
Your nose run. And you always have what in your nose? Boogers. So I'm live and I'm like, I keep wanting to point the camera and I'm like, girl, what if
you got treats in there?
Girl, what if a treat fall on the best friends on this phone or something? So I keep like being so self-conscious about it. But I looked in the mirror, those are just nose hairs. So, Well, they trying to get in my line.
That's why you got to drive for other people.
Yeah. So I keep wanting to be self-conscious. Girl, they laughing at me. But I tell y'all, because I tell them everything, girl. There's nothing off limits between my friends and I. Sean jealous because when she go live, look, Sean jealous. When she go live, girl, how many people be over there?
You get on my nerves.
Girl, how many people be over there?
A good 50, 60.
Girl.
How many is on your page right now?
What? A multitude, girl. A whole multitude, girl. I was finna lie, but I was like, girl, don't waste a good lie. Girl, don't waste a good lie.
Exactly.
A multitude, girl. It be a multitude over here, don't it, best friends? And don't let me get to talking about something, girl.
Something greasy.
Girl, if I'm talking about something real slippery, girl, if I'm talking about something real slippery, girl, we be having sold out shows over here, don't we? Y'all know, girl, we be having Erie Crown Theater shows over here. Y'all, they know, girl. You would have swore Beyonce was on the marquee, because, girl, y'all be over here, girl. When it be the shits and the giggles, girl, y'all be over here, don't you? Girl, I tell y'all, I said, I want to talk to you about your money, girl. It don't be nobody in church, do it?
They be like,
girl, they be like,
I'm passing.
They be like, girl, not no money, girl. They be like, call me back with the tea. Call me back with the tea, girl. They be like, what the happened to Carmen now? Call me back and once you find out more. Girl, they be like, call me back when you find out more, girl. Redhead said, what we eating today? Girl, I don't know.
My stomach finally woke up. It was too late.
Well, Sean cooked breakfast this morning. She got up and made biscuits, grits, eggs, etc. But she cooked, but she didn't eat.
My stomach wasn't woke.
Now it's woke. I told her, I said, well, you going to the game. So now it's concession stand nachos. Those are your options now. It's concession stand nachos and, popcorn.
Right, pretty much.
Those are your options. Girl, I feel like I'm having a hot flash. What's going on? Candy's on fire, girl. I turned it down, look. And I had to put my thing on, look. Huh? No, that's the rear. RZ's off, ain't it? How you turn ours off? Oh my God, I'm so hot. Maybe it's because I got on all these layers. Y'all see I got on my little Zeta jacket. I got on a sweater under here. I got on a lot. I do. But I didn't have time to get my hair twisted. I didn't have time for Sean to twist my hair because
She been convalescing.
I've been convalescing, and then what that mean? What that mean?
Resting to recover.
Girl, I'm just agreeing. Then I was like, wait, let's double back. What that mean? Okay, so I've been doing that. I've been resting and recovering. And then after that, we had Friends in Fashion Friday yesterday on the Sincerity Johnson page. So, girl, we was up late. But we was up so late. We was up so late. We didn't even have time to do the after party over here on my page. And we was up so late, girl. When I went to put BJ to bed, y'all know that's our Yorkie. Girl, when I went to put BJ to bed, he got up yawning. Like, where you been?
He be looking like his hair be all over his
Girl, his hair was disheveled. He had bedhead already. And he was yawning. He was looking like, what? What time is it? Why are you waking me up to put me to bed, girl? Because we have a whole nighttime routine for him.
Did you give him his massage?
No. Don't tell the people what I do, what we do. He didn't get his massage. Like, I know you ain't talk. Kennedy said, well, why you didn't get... What you say? No, girl, he didn't get his massage last night. Girl, I had worked 16 hours. Who gave me mine? I'll wait. Oh, he wanted his massage, girl. He did turn around and look like, I was like, girl, look, I'm tired. I've been working nonstop all day. It must be nice to be a Yorkie, girl. It must be nice. Betty says, speaking of eating, best friends, I'm getting hungry. She said she gonna fix her some breakfast. Aww. What is everybody else doing? I know that's right. What is everybody else doing today, for the rest of the weekend, etc.? So I've bared my soul to y'all. But I told y'all, when I say we transparent over here, girl, who else call you and tell you, hey, I'm a little nervous. I'm going to see my dad that I haven't seen in years. Hey, I'm a little nervous. I'm going to meet my niece for the first time and see my brother that I haven't seen since we were kids. Hey, it's cold outside. I might have a booger in my nose while I'm recording this video. Hey, my hair looks a mess under here because I haven't gotten it twisted. You know, like, who else calls you and says these things in the middle of the day on a Saturday? Nobody but us. Nobody but us. Tanika said, I'm working, inspired. She said, inspired by some advice that you gave me a couple of days ago. Well, I'm glad. Speaking of which, since we're going to be in the car for a couple of minutes, if anybody has any questions for me, if you can think of any questions about anything, let me know in the comments. I will be glad to answer a couple of questions for you guys. You guys have any questions? Look, let me show y'all. Y'all can be a part of the journey. Look, we on the expressway. Y'all see what Illinois is giving? Girl. Girl, we going nowhere fast, girl. Y'all see?
Illinois is one of the most boring states to drive through.
Yeah. So. Jackie said I ate already. Hey, Michelle. She was with us last night. She said, I'm supposed to be working on my research paper, but y'all called, so I answered. What is your research paper about?
We sure appreciate it.
Roxanne said, I finished the book, waiting on the next one. Wow. Waiting on the next version of Moments of Redemption? Thank you for the stars.
Hey.
Thank you for the stars.
Hey.
Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Miss Zella gave some stars. Thank you very much for the stars, best friend. Thank you, Alyssa. She said, I love the shades. We used to have them on Sincerity Johnson, on the Sincerity Johnson page or website, but they sold out. Tanya said, how do I go about getting a vehicle in my business name? Very good question. So in order to get a vehicle, because this vehicle that we're driving in is in my business name. So there's a particular way that you have to build business credit. So in order to be able to start qualifying for larger loans like lines of credit, business loans from banks, vehicles and stuff, then you have to have enough business credit. There's a specific process that you have to go through. But I would start by getting a couple trade line accounts, getting a couple credit cards, making sure you're paying stuff off not on time, but early. You have to pay it off early. So business credit is a little bit different than traditional credit. Traditional credit, you maintain good credit by paying stuff off on time. With business credit, you maintain good credit by making sure that you're establishing accounts in your business name, establishing accounts that's not tied to you as the individual, or your social security number, making sure it's tied to your EIN number, and starting with trade lines first. And then making sure you pay stuff off as early as possible. So the earlier you pay it off, the more your credit increases. Then you also need to make sure that those business accounts are reporting, because with most business accounts, they don't report. So you have to be very intentional on making sure that you're opening and establishing business credit with companies and accounts that report. And the bureaus for business credit are different than the bureaus for traditional personal credit. So I hope that helps. Tanya said, I'm paying cash for the vehicle. Yeah. I would say establish as much business credit as possible, because you just never know, right? So one of the things that I did was, we took out a line of credit that we don't use, but it's in cases of emergency. So just to have $100,000 line of credit or something like that, to say, hey, if something happened, or if we wanted to make a large purchase for the business, we have that line of credit that you can go to. So there's a lot of benefits to having established business credit. But like the truck, for example, this is a truck that, of course, we can write off for the business. We can use it for the purpose of business. But as you guys see, it's a luxury vehicle. It's, 3 rows, so it's very comfortable for the family. We use it on a daily basis. But when you look at my personal credit, you don't see this truck at all, because it's in the name of the business. So God forbid, but if something were to happen with that particular LLC, we could just write everything off and it would have no bearing on me. So, yeah, there's a lot of benefits to making sure you separate personal from business. Thank you very much, Sunny. That's a compliment. She said, so very beautiful. Very beautiful woman. Alyssa said, where's the tournament being held? My little cousin plays at SIU in Illinois. She's the one who I purchased purse for. Come on, SIU, Southern Illinois. So your cousin is very far south of us. So Carbondale is what, about 3 hours south?
I believe so.
So we are going to a tournament in a town. Now, the town is only an hour from us, but we've never heard of this town. It's called Linwood. So we're going to Linwood, Illinois. We live in Joliet, Illinois. So Linwood, Illinois is, what is it by?
I had never heard of it. I have no clue.
Mommy, do you know what Linwood is by? Yeah, it's by something with the M. I don't know if it's Matson, Markham, something like that, but
We'll soon find out.
Hey, Tandria. She said, I love you both. I'm always following you all. We greatly appreciate it. We love you guys more. We love you more. And Tandria said, I want a house, but I need help with building my credit and moving in the right direction. The no debt reset.
Yep.
So if you go to my website, if you go to CandySincerityJohnson.com, go to CandySincerityJohnson.com. I have 2 programs. The no debt reset is going to give you everything that you're looking for as it relates to getting you prepared to buy that house. If you get the no debt reset, it's going to take you probably about maybe a day to go through the program. Especially if you stop and you take notes. Get the no debt reset. It's what, $97? It's $97 on the website. It's going to walk you through what your credit needs to be, what the banks look for in preparing for buying a house, all of the things. And I teach that from the perspective of 2 things. Someone who has purchased 2 houses, and then also from the perspective of someone who did home loans. So in my career. So I know exactly when it comes to underwriting the loans, what they're looking for. And I gave you all of the steps and all of the things. I made a list of the things that typically, I would say probably 80% of the loans, 80 to 85% of the loans that don't get pushed through, what stops them and what holds them up, so that you would already have done that and worked on that and calculated that and fix those areas so that it's a slam dunk when you're ready. Okay? So the no debt reset is going to help you make sure that, let me see, it's February now, literally by the end of the year, you stick to the no debt reset, you'll be in that home. You'll be in that home. Yep. And then we'll be inviting you on the platform to give your testimonial. Anybody else have any other questions? Any other questions about anything? How can I serve you during our time together? How can I serve you? Natalie said, you're a very knowledgeable young lady. I enjoy watching you too. Well, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Listen, all of them stories that y'all heard about my childhood and me hating school and all that, y'all, listen, my mama's in the car. She'll tell you. She'll tell you. What I learned in my adulthood, best friends, is that I love information and I love to learn. I just want to learn and know what I want to learn to know. I want to learn and know what's going to help me and my family have a better quality of life. I want to learn and know how money works. I want to learn and know how to spend more time doing what we're doing today and less time working without having to worry about where my next dollar is going to come from. I want to learn how not to trade my time that I'll never, ever, ever get back for money just because the mortgage is due or just because I have bills. I want to learn how to take a dollar and multiply a dollar and put it into savings, put it into investments, put it into the stock, put it into businesses and multiply that and get, you know, for every $1 I put in, get $3 or $5 back and keep repeating the process. That's what I want to learn. So those are the things when I'm not live with you guys, when I'm not spending time with the kids, when I'm not working hands-on in the business, those are the things that I'm studying and that I'm reading about all the time. And so Sean and I were just, you guys seen the video where we were sitting at the table a couple of days ago and we were talking about, you know, monetizing online on social media. And I was telling you guys, you know, a lot of people get caught up in the whole, you know, stars and all of that. Thank you very much for everybody who's giving stars. I think I may have missed a person. But how people get caught up in, you know, monetizing their pages. And I tell you, Sean and I don't spend $1 off of anything that we get. And our pages are monetized. Both pages are monetized, but you know, we're not making $30,000, $40,000 a month like some of the big content creators, but we're making a few dollars. But even with that money, we don't spend it because we treat it like we never had it. So we just take that money and we just invest it. We literally just invest it. You can't miss what you never had. And so it's those kind of strategies. But yeah. Michelle said, I love the fact that you always ask the best friends how you can serve us. You truly care about helping the community move forward and succeed. Yes, because Michelle, there's a lot of people who say, I coach, I'm a business and financial coach. There's a lot of people who do that, but they'll never push that button and they'll never go live because they're scared. A lot of them are scared that somebody's going to ask them something that they don't know, or that somebody's going to ask them a question, and the best stuff that they charge a lot of money for, they're either going to have to not answer the question or they're going to give away everything that they charge for. But I met somebody who's very, very wealthy a long time ago, and he said, the more you know, Oh, I don't know. He said, the more you know, the more you can give. And the more you pour, the more you keep going back learning. And the more you keep going back learning and the more you pour, the more you make. And I kept seeing it over and over and over again. And so something happened one day, probably about 10 or 11 years ago. Sean and I fell on hard times, and we were getting started in our insurance businesses. And we didn't have a lot of money, but I really, really wanted to get to the next level as it relates to personal development. And I was on somebody's video, and a gentleman started doing something I had never seen before, and he was answering questions. And he gave me information to help me make a lot of money. And I always said that because he poured and invested in me and answered questions that really helped me move the needle, that as soon as I got back up on my feet, I would buy, his program. I would, reinvest in what he has to offer. And I did that. Thank you very much, Miss Katrina. Thank you very, very much. And so, what if there's somebody who comes across my video or my content and they want to get to the next level, but maybe they're in a position right now where this moment they don't have it. Maybe if I help them a little bit, make a little bit of money, they can go make a little bit of money, and they know and trust the fact that I'll help them get results. Then when the right time comes, they'll come back and they'll want to invest with me, and they'll want to make a lot of money. Sean, where? Where?
I missed the turn.
What? Girl, Sean is. I'm finna show y'all. Girl, what in the whole? Let me tell y'all.
That
Let me
police
show.
officer threw me off.
Girl, she is at a whole dead end. What is this?
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh my God, girl, what? And she can't drive. What?
You'll be fine.
What is going on? I'm talking to y'all. Oh my God. She's really scaring me. See, this is why I drive, y'all. Look.
The police officer blocked the road. Where was I supposed to go?
You can go up to him and you can say, "Where are we, sir? Where are we? What?" Oh God. Yeah.
Is this
Sean, look.
I'm literally
Okay,
trying to
I
follow
understand.
the GPS.
Sean, these tires are very, very, very expensive.
Okay.
Can you please be careful? Look at him. What is going on here?
See, nobody knows what to do because they just threw everybody off. Go back to Ketsy.
Girl, if y'all could see my hairline, it's going back up under here. Can you text Dad and tell him we're still coming, Mom? Can you text Dad and tell him we running behind because we ran into maybe an accident or something? Hey, Angelita.
Hey, let me phone.
Hey, Nikki. You said you sent me a message a few weeks ago. Hopefully, I was able to answer your question if you send me a message. We get messages all throughout the course of the day. Typically, I would probably say about 70% of the messages that we get, I'm able to respond to. But sometimes if I'm in a meeting or if I'm busy, then Sean will jump in and she will respond. Majority of the questions Sean is able to answer. If it's ever a question where she's not able to answer it, then she'll wait and get a response from me, or she just will wait and allow me to answer it when I'm available. Yes, Miss Michelle, this is my mommy. Yep, that's my mommy. Yeah. Angelita said, girl, y'all almost there. How far are we out?
18 minutes.
We are 18 hot minutes away, girl. We are 18 minutes away. Ken, you okay? Girl, Kennedy get car sick real bad. We got her medicine just in case. So, you got to, with all the twists and turns and things, you got to check on baby girl. Thank you very, very much for the stars. Did I miss somebody? I think I missed somebody. She's driving very smoothly. Yeah. Hey, best friend, you said, what's the name of my book? Well, I do have a couple. The one that you might be referring to that a lot of the best friends are talking about is called Moments of Redemption. Moments of Redemption is available on my website. If you go to CandySincerityJohnson.com, the book is available. If you purchase it over the course of the weekend, it will ship Monday. And when you purchase it directly from me, then I sign it. I make it out to you. I sign it and send it directly, to you. So, yep. Thank you very much for the compliments on the glasses. Jackie said, what do you have to do to build credit and get out of debt? Well, there's a bunch of strategies. I teach them all inside of the No Debt Reset. So if you go to my website, go to CandySincerityJohnson.com. You can sign up for the No Debt Reset to get the full picture. But some of the strategies that I really, really like when it comes to trying to reestablish your credit and trying to pay down debt, I'll give you one of the tools, and it's one of my favorites. It's a tool, or it's a strategy called the snowball method. It's a strategy called the snowball method. The snowball method says, hey, you make a list of all of the debt you have. So all of the credit cards that you have, all of the loans that you have. Let's say you have a car loan. You make a list of everything that you owe money towards. and you literally list them. So after you make a list of them, you sit down with that paper and pen and you say, hey, I got a Visa card, I got a MasterCard, I got a Discover card, I got a car note, I owe this much on my car, I pay this much per month, you know, I paid this much on my credit card, but I owe this much total, etc. So you just make a long list. You got this long list that look like a grocery list. Then you go back through that list and you rank them 1 through whatever it is, 1 through 50, 1 through 20. And you do it according to the smallest total balance to the greatest total balance. So let's say that Discover card, you only owe a total of $680 on that, right? But let's say your car, for example, let's say your car, you owe 20-something thousand on that, right? So you rank them from the smallest amount to the largest amount, and you rank them 1 through however many you have, right? What you do is you focus on paying off that smallest one first, and then you snowball that. Once that is completely paid off, you snowball that into the second one. Dad is calling. I can't answer because live, you guys. So yeah. So you snowball. Can you call them for me? Okay, thank you. So you snowball that into the second largest amount. So while you're going through the snowball method, you still making minimum payment on everything. So don't stop making minimum payment on anything. You making minimum payment on everything. But what you do is you're focusing on you. Love is cool. You focus on paying off. You focus on paying off that smallest thing first. Then once that's paid off, then you take all of that, and now you got extra money, right? Because you would have normally been paying, let's say, $50 a month toward that Discover card. Now you got an extra $50 a month. When you put that towards, now your focus is paying off that second thing. And you just keep going until you pay everything off. And so that's called the snowball method. That's called the snowball method. Yeah.
I think that's my favorite too.
Yeah. I don't know. Best friend, I don't know what you're saying. We might have a troll in the building. I'll take care of it later. Any other questions? Does anybody else have any other questions? Any other questions? Anything else that I can answer for you guys before we arrive at our destination? Any other way that I could serve you? Any other way that I could serve you? Any other way that I could serve you?
14 minutes.
You okay? You sick?
I'm not sick, I'm bored.
Well, girl, we can't cure bored. Okay, we worried about you sick. We just want to make sure what's in your gut stay in your gut. Girl, that's what we want to do. Girl, I can't help bored. Jackie said the course is on your website. Yes. And if you guys want me to explain the snowball method in greater detail, just ask me on the next time we go live. I literally can go upstairs, use the dry erase board, and give you guys an example and show you in greater detail. Y'all know my attention was divided, so my example of that was very, very poor. But
That was good.
okay. Michelle said I had a question above. If you can do me a favor and retype it. Thank you, Arlene. She said I purchased your book. It was awesome. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, I can definitely build out the snowball method for you guys and show you a better example from the house. And I could even, Sean and I could even build out an example on the dry erase board for you.
Hey, Mom, I'm watching you on your live.
Oh, you so cute. You so cute. But yeah, so it Elder Alonzo said, "Can we talk, please?" So if you go to my website, you can actually book a consultation there. So I book all my coaching calls through my website. So my coaching calls are, at, of course, a investment. If you guys have questions that, the community can build from, then of course I can answer those questions here on the live. Michelle said, if I get the book this weekend, can it be put in the same box as my bags? Absolutely. So there would not be any additional shipping. So Michelle, what I would do is, instead of you purchasing it through the website, just text the customer service number. You have it with you or no?
I do, but I would have to do that through your website. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay, so just text the customer service number, Michelle, and then that way we can send the invoice and make sure that there's no shipping on it because you already have a box going out. So very good question. Absolutely. Jackie said it was enough for me to understand what you was wanting us to get out of it. She said, I'm going there now. Yeah. So there's a lot of strategies that's going to really help you pay off your bills in an accelerated. So the snowball method is designed to, number one, make it easy for you to start paying down your debt. And then number two, we as adults, oftentimes we think we're different than kids. But in a lot of ways, how like when you were a kid, your teacher when you were little would give you like little rewards and like, every day they will be like, oh, you get a sticker if you have good behavior. And then if you don't, this is going to happen. Even as adults, we need that reinforcement. So what the snowball method does and what a lot of other accelerated strategies do to help you pay down your debt is to feel that sense of accomplishment faster, right? It's designed to help you feel that sense of accomplishment faster because you got to think when you make it up in your mind that you want to pay off debt, you want to improve your credit, you want to start saving, it's painful because the minute you say you want to change your behavior financially is the day that everything go on sale at your favorite store. Is also the day that, somebody say, hey, let's take a vacation, let's take a trip, or let's do this or let's do that. So it becomes easy to get off the beaten path. But if you start to see those wins and you start to see them faster, then it becomes easier to stay on track. And so oftentimes, we as adults, we overcomplicate things. But I like the snowball method. And even Sean and I still, even with our business credit and stuff, we still use the snowball method. For the stuff that we, don't pay off month over month, then yeah, we use the snowball method. It's the same concept, which is why she kind of chuckled, was because she was like, I know you're going to teach our favorite. Yeah, that's our favorite. That is our favorite strategy. That is our favorite strategy. So even when we had the insurance office and we racked up a lot of debt as it relates to, business credit over there, the reason why we ended up racking a lot of debt up is because State Farm requires that you sign as a co-signer of all your loans with them and everything. So it was all 100% business debt, but, they very sneaky. Corporations are very sneaky. So they make sure that your name is attached to it, your social security number and everything. So I'm like, okay, man, we have outstanding credit, but do it make sense to pay off 6 figures of loan money and, we have no desire to continue this business? No, let's write it off. And so we made a tough decision, years ago, so we could speak to the highs of having excellent credit to the lows and the whole rebuilding process. So we've experienced that entire rebuilding process. But we were very strategic about it because we knew, hey, we had relatively new cars at the time. We also knew that we had a house, so we weren't looking to buy property. So I told Sean, I said, okay, well, look, we got this $100,000 loan. Do it make sense to pay this loan back and we're going to be paying this loan back forever? Or do it make sense to write it off, be done with the whole thing, and then just take the gut punch of our credit doing a dip and then us doing the whole rebuild? We did the whole rebuild. And in less than a year, our credit scores was back up to the high 700s, almost 800. So, we know. So, but life happens to people. People get sick. You may lose your job. You may get laid off. Whatever. Just life happens to people, and you fall behind on stuff. And so, having the right tools and strategies in place will help you get out of that mess, that situation. Yeah. Yep, that's right, Patrice. That's right, Patrice. That's another thing that we often talk about. Get a secure credit card through your bank. It will definitely help you establish credit. And the banks love that because you're building trust with them. You're doing business with them. And then you're also putting yourself in a position where, now, you're able to start, looking to soon be able to qualify for more. So have that secure credit card at first, and then the unsecured cards are going to come. And then the higher limits are going to come, and then the better interest rates are going to come, and then the additional advantages and the elite cards are going to come. So all of that stuff happens. It's a process. It's a process. Hey, Mr. Daryl, he said, "Love you, soror." You got 2 sorors in the car.
Hey,
Yes, our frat. We love you, frat. We love you. You look. We represent. We serve everywhere we go, don't we? We serve everywhere we go. Yes, yes, yes. You okay? You back on track?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
We're 6 minutes away.
6 minutes away. I might be able to take one more question, best friends. What'd she say?
She said, because you have talked.
Girl, Sean and my mama don't talk at all. Sean, mama, and Caleb don't talk at all.
We're very quiet souls.
Girl, me and Kennedy, let's do a podcast one day, Pooh.
Are you just talk
That would be exciting.
What you say, Caleb?
Are you to just talk like
Ooh. Girl, Caleb said, or y'all just talk too much. Do the men think women just talk too much?
Yes, men feel that way.
Do the men think that?
Caleb sure does.
Caleb said.
Caleb, what do we be talking about?
You just talk.
Girl, Caleb said women just talk.
It'd be like people.
Ooh.
They'd be like, womp, 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 womp. Right.
And this is the man that want a wife and want to have 7 kids.
Right?
Caleb, them 7
involved.
kids and that wife is going to have conversation for you, sir.
Especially if you have a lot of daughters.
Yeah. What if 6 of them are girls?
2 daughters.
You think you can plan it. Right. Like you can just say.
Caleb said 2 daughters and 5 sons.
So what if your wife doesn't want 2 daughters and 5 sons? And what if she doesn't even want kids?
Yeah.
You can't even control that.
Get some cats and dogs.
Right. Caleb, what if your wife don't want 7 kids?
Fine.
Then you're going to tell her that's fine?
No, fine.
Oh, you're going to tell her bye. That's a deal breaker?
Can't be said, dang. Well, that's a conversation you need to have up front
Wow.
when you get into a relationship.
Natalie said, why you call us best friends? Because y'all my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Why we call them best friends, Sean?
So the reason why we decided to call you guys best friends is because when we say we're building a community, you're not followers, you're not supporters, you're not that. For us, like when we pour into people, we pour into people that we care about, and so because we care about you guys, we consider you guys our best friends. And so that's the reason why we decided to call the people that decide to be a part of our community that.
Yeah, and I tell y'all stuff that I wouldn't tell nobody else but my best friend. Thank you, Pamela. Girl, it's the commentary in the back for me. Thank you for the stars, Miss Pamela. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Yes. Girl, they said not 7 kids. Woo, Lord. I know. I told them, I said, I don't care how many you have. I'm only watching 2 at a time.
Yep.
I get that from my mama. My mama be like, I watch 2 at a time. Girl, my brother got 3 daughters. Mama be like, take the little one with you. But see, now my youngest niece, she's good. Now she good. So now my mom done. Kayla said she only good when she in front of you. She ain't good when she not in front of us?
Remember what last sleepover?
Oh yeah, I remember what she did.
Why do athletic facilities always be in the us?
Girl, I don't know, girl. And we lost.
We're 3 minutes away.
Girl, look where we at, girl.
Because I have to tell you what he called and told me.
Ooh.
Y'all heard it here first. There might be a laying of the hand. The Holy Spirit might have to rest, rule, and abide with us now and forevermore. Yeah. So, Patrice said, your daycare bill, Caleb, gonna be enormous with them 7 kids.
Absolutely.
Girl, that wife can't work with them 7 kids. She gonna have to,
She ain't gonna have time to work.
she gonna be pregnant every day of her life.
6 months.
Right.
9 months.
Well, Caleb said he's going to make $1 million a second, so
Yeah.
that's what he said.
Yeah, I can still imagine Caleb just coming home from work and his wife just saying, Caleb, baby, I have another child.
His wife gonna say what when he come home from work in?
Caleb, baby, I'm having another child.
I'm having another child.
And Caleb just fainting.
Caleb gonna faint. He can't faint. He asked for
Right,
it.
that's what he wanted.
Just make sure, son, that you have one mother of your children. All children have one mother. Oh, there you go, right there. That big building over there.
Yep.
Okay, best friends. Well, listen, I gotta go, best friends. I gotta figure out what mama done learned. Girl, I gotta go. But y'all know, regardless of what happened today, girl, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna have plenty to talk about. Plenty to talk about. But listen, if nobody else tells you today, I love you on purpose. And there's nothing you could do about it. Make sure you guys, if you're not liking and following this page and the Sincerity Johnson page, make sure you like and follow both pages. We love you. We love you, love you, love you. Talk to you soon. Mwah.